You're at a charity gala. Two billionaires meet for the first time. Within 90 seconds, they've already identified each other's net worth, social circle, and whether they're old money or new money, without asking a single question. This isn't intuition. It's not coincidence. The ultra-wealthy use a coded language, invisible to everyone else, to identify power, status, and belonging. And once you learn it, you'll start seeing it everywhere. Stay with me, because this will change how you read every high-stakes conversation you ever witness. Let's decode the secret language of the rich. Section number 1, the quiet luxury vocabulary test. Here's where it gets fascinating. The wealthy don't say expensive, they say investment piece. They don't own mansions, they have properties or estates. This isn't just semantics, it's a deliberate filtering system. When someone says, "we summer in the Hamptons," instead of "we go to the Hamptons in summer," they're using verb forms that only people raised in wealth recognize as natural. It's like a linguistic password. Research from Columbia University's sociolinguistics department found that high net worth individuals use 47% more understatement phrases than the general population. Think about it. A regular person says, "That's amazing." A wealthy person? "That's rather lovely." The restraint is the signal. They avoid superlatives because enthusiasm suggests novelty, and novelty suggests you're not used to luxury. You know what's crazy? Even their complaints are coded. They don't say, "traffic was terrible." They say, "the driver took an unfortunate route." Key insight: the less impressed they sound, the more they're signaling they belong. But wait, there's something even more surprising about how they identify each other. Section number 2, the Geographic name drop matrix. Let me tell you something most people miss entirely. The rich don't just mention places, they mention the right places in the right way. When a truly wealthy person talks about Saint-Tropez, they call it Saint-Trop. Capri becomes Capri, pronounced Capri, not Capri. These aren't just pronunciations, they're membership badges. A 2022 study by wealth researcher Richard Reeves documented that 83% of ultra-high net worth individuals use location nicknames that only frequent visitors would know. Here's the test. Someone mentions the Vineyard without saying Martha's Vineyard. They're signaling they go there so often the full name is unnecessary. It's assumed you know. They reference Gstaad or Courchevel instead of Switzerland or France, because specificity signals familiarity. But here's where it gets really interesting. They also do this in reverse. When talking to outsiders, they'll deliberately be vague. "Oh, we have a small place in Europe." That vagueness? It's a deflection tactic. The real question is, why do they hide it sometimes and broadcast it other times? The answer lies in the next layer of their secret code. Section number 3, the educational handshake protocol. Harvard, Yale, Princeton. But here's what shocked me. The truly connected never say the full name. They say, "I was in New Haven," Yale's location, or "my time in Cambridge," Harvard. It's called institutional obliqueness. And according to sociologist Seamus Khan's research on elite networks, this practice creates an instant recognition system. When someone understands your geographic reference to a university town, they're confirming they're part of the same educational ecosystem. Even more fascinating, they reference residential houses within the universities. "I was in Eliot House," Harvard, or "I was at Morse College," Yale. The average person has no idea what these mean. But another Ivy graduate? They immediately know your graduation year, your social circle, even your likely career trajectory. Let's be honest, this is basically a secret handshake made of words. And if you think education is the deepest level, wait until you hear about the ultimate insider code. Quick thing, if this is blowing your mind like it did mine, smash that like button and subscribe. It genuinely helps more people discover these hidden patterns. Plus, hit the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Now, back to the most exclusive code of all. Section number 5. When the code gets weaponized. Here's the real secret. The ultra-wealthy talk about time completely differently than everyone else. While most people say, "I don't have time," the rich say, "That's not a priority for me right now." Notice the difference? One suggests scarcity. The other suggests choice. Dr. Ashley Whillans at Harvard Business School found that wealthy individuals frame time as abundant, but selectively allocated, while others frame it as scarce. They'll say things like, "I'm protective of my calendar," or "I'm curating my commitments." These phrases signal that their time is their most valuable asset, more valuable than money itself. When Warren Buffett says, "The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything," he's revealing the ultimate wealth signal: discretionary refusal. You're probably wondering, is this conscious or unconscious? The answer? Both. Children raised in wealth absorb these patterns naturally, while new money has to learn them deliberately. That's actually how old money spots new money. The language sits slightly wrong, like an accent you can't quite place. But that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is what happens when someone uses this language without the wealth to back it up. Section number 5. When the code gets weaponized. Here's where things get darker. Some people learn this language deliberately to infiltrate wealthy circles, what sociologists call social camouflage. Anna Delvey, the fake heiress. She mastered this perfectly. She used every linguistic trick: understatement, location name drops, time scarcity framing, even the right pauses and hesitations. And it worked. For years. But eventually, the truly wealthy caught on. Why? Because she made one critical mistake. She tried too hard. Real wealth whispers. Fake wealth shouts. She used all the codes all the time, which created what linguists call hypercorrection, overusing formal patterns to the point where they become unnatural. The ultimate irony? The secret language is designed to be effortless. The moment it looks like effort, the illusion breaks. The real question is, now that you know these patterns, what do you do with this information? Let's recap the key codes. Vocabulary restraint. Investment pieces, not expensive things. Geographic insider references. The Vineyard, not Martha's Vineyard. Educational obliqueness. New Haven, not Yale. Time wealth framing. Protective of my calendar, not busy. And finally, the effortless delivery that separates real from fake. Now here's my question for you. Would you rather know these codes to recognize them, or use them to fit in? Drop A or B in the comments. I'm genuinely curious where you stand on this. What else would you like to know about how the wealthy operate differently? Your suggestions literally shape my next videos. If you found this valuable, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive. Because in my next video, I'll reveal why luxury brands are purging their customer lists, and whether your purchase history makes you safe or at risk. You won't believe the new criteria they're using. Until then, stay curious, stay sharp, and remember, the most powerful codes are the ones most people never notice. Real wealth whispers, fake wealth shouts. Luxury works best when you never question it. Now you see the illusion. This is the luxury illusion.